Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here, Stock Markets with Bruce. It is December the 1st. Welcome to another month, the last month of the year 2021. And what a day we're having today. We are really running around here trying to figure out what is going on. Yesterday, the shares, the Dow had a tough day yesterday. We were off, and we had an up day the day before. Had a down day last week. We had an up day. We had a down day a week before. We've really been gyrating up and down. Some folks are calling it sawtooth action, just like this, up, down, up, down. But it looks like we go up two steps or one step up, down two, up one, down two, up one. The markets have been dropping and dropping and dropping. Now, this morning, the Dow Jones had a good run to kind of start the day off. We were up as high as 35,004 at the high today. That was about 11 this morning, just after 11 this morning. It looked great. And then the word came out that one of the state of California has confirmed its first case of the new variant of the virus, this Omicron virus version, this new variant. And that unsettled people. And the question now is, it's not like a surprise to me. It's in the U.S. It's been here for weeks. We're just finding it. But reality here is the market gave up all 520 points that they'd gained today on the Dow, and it went actually negative for a while. Right now, we're up 79 at the moment. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hold this gain or not. I'm now showing 95, or whether we're going to have a little dead cat bounce here and go lower for the day. We're going to find out as this last hour rolls along here, hour and a half or so. But with the new variant out in the US, this is causing a lot of consternation, because the wonder is, will there be a dramatic increase in travel restrictions, especially for foreigners coming into the U.S.? The U.S. is just trying to open up right now and allow foreign travel back in here. Now we hear that instead of having a negative or having a vaccination, and we now have to, apparently, if you arrive in the U.S. or even to get in here, you now have to have apparently the vaccination and a test, negative test, only within 24 hours of your flight. I mean, this is really restrictive. It used to be 3 days. You'd have 3 days time to get your test. Now it's 1 day. So we're going to see how this plays itself out. I do not know. By the way, I don't have the virus. That's just a dry cough because I'm in the desert. In any event, today, the stock, the way the markets moved today with the Dow, perfect day for option writers. A lot of my viewers are writing options or making extra money on their account on stocks that they're holding for the long term. And oh man, was the table set this morning. Matterport. If you take a look at that stock, man, oh man, those shares started off today at about 33.25, and they rocketed right up to 37.59 in the first half an hour trading. And a lot of my viewers were rolling over contracts. They were coming out of 25s and 30s, moving into 35s and 40s, even getting out of 30s and moving into 40s and 45s. And they were writing new contracts at $40 and $45 strike prices for December, January, February. Some even longer. Well, the shares have come off with the market. The stock right now, it was up over $5 a share. It's now down 12 cents to 32.26. So it's given up all this movement, big move up to the 37.59. The low today, 31.12 already. So there are opportunities here for some of my viewers to buy back calls that they sold today and lock in some nice gains, looking for another rebound higher in the next few days if the stock wants to do it again. Just a license to make money. GameStop, oh man, the last week or so, we've been in this, as high as 252, but in the last few days, 2 to 210 range and 195 to 200, 205 range. They have backed off as well today. They've hit a low today of $182.30 in this current trading session that I know of. And there are folks out here, the viewers of mine, who have been buying back calls that they wrote last week or the week before last. They were writing 250s, 240s, 230s, 220s, 210s, 200s. They're buying them all back now for pennies on the dollar that they sold them for, locking in some great gains. Even my viewers who had written 190s or 200s and then had to do a rollover into the 220 or a rollover into the 230, 250 range, these folks are being given the opportunity to now buy back those calls for really nice gains. And this is the beauty of being an option writer on a lousy day, or in the middle of a lousy day, or a part of a day where it's lousy and then recovers. You have an opportunity to buy back calls that you've written either this morning, yesterday, last week, and wait for a new opportunity to write calls again. And if you want to learn how to do this, check out the courses that I've created on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. That's my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. You'll find classes up here. There are 10 of them. Each class is about 2 hours long. Invest in yourself and learn how to write call options against stock. Call options, put options, spreads, you name it. I in the classes I talk about how options work, how they fluctuate in price, how they are affected when stock moves up, how they're affected when stocks move down, how they make you money when stocks don't move at all. You can even make money writing call options against your stock if the stock moves higher, which is against you over time. Because if the shares don't move high enough, fast enough, you still make a fortune on these things. Great way to add income to a portfolio you're sitting on for the long term. So check out the classes if you get a chance, and join us here every day, Monday to Friday, 8:30 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. We're live talking about the stock markets in plain English, and I cover the options writing game all the time. We're watching a whole bunch of stocks together, and we're keeping an eye on option trade opportunities, and there are a ton of them right now. So, folks, happy to have you here today. We'll keep an eye on this market now to see how the Dow wants to do for the rest of the day. As I am speaking to you now with about an hour and 26 minutes to go, we're up 94 points now, but we were up 520 on the Dow earlier, and we've given up a lot of ground here. So we're going to see how this market comes out of today when it's all said and done. But I'll tell you, option writers have been having a field day the last couple of days, and it's been a good couple of months. So join us live, and thanks for joining me here tonight at 8 o'clock live for members only. Bruce is in prime time. I'm in prime time, 8 o'clock this evening, Wednesday nights. Every Wednesday night, as a member of this channel, you can join me and my other fellow members for Q&A, 8 o'clock Wednesday night. We always have a good time. Get a chance, come and join us. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.